Well, good evening and welcome to South Laurel Football on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. It's playoff time, and your Cards start their journey tonight on the road in Mount Sterling to take on the 5A District 7 2-seed Montgomery County. Cards earned a 3-seed, and we are coming to you live, high and dry, at Montgomery County High School. It's the broadcast brothers, Tyler Dotson, joined as always by Jamie Dotson. Jamie, welcome into the broadcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful to be here, and not too bad of a trip for me. I was in Lexington all day. You come pick me up. It was a great little drive over here. It's not that far as you think it is, but this place is awesome.
It is.
The football field's first time I've been here. I've been to the basketball last year where the girls had a tournament championship game we called, me and Rod, and it was facilities are great here, Tyler.
Yeah, beautiful facilities, wonderful people, Jamie. They've treated us very nicely here, very hospitable, and hopefully that continues as the Cards take on the Indians tonight, as hopefully weather looks to be a factor here tonight, Jamie. They have the artificial turf, of course, as almost everyone does now, but we'll see how our Cards do on the slippery turf, Jamie. We know they can run the ball well. 8-2 on the season are your South Laurel Cards. Good enough for a 3-seed. Again, in that vaunted District 8. Pulaski County with a 1-seed and North Laurel the 2-seed, both moving on to the second round with wins last night on the Thursday night games. And I think Southwestern hits the road versus the 1-seed West Jessamine tonight. And we've got obviously our 3-seed here versus the 2-seed, 3-7 Montgomery County, Jamie. As long as we're on it here, I think South Laurel eager to get that taste out of their mouth. That 21-3 loss to North Laurel in their last game of the year, which was 2 weeks ago. Bye week comes at the very end of the season, and hopefully they're well rested as they can and are ready to take care of business tonight and get their road to the playoffs, or road to Kroger. How about that? We'll call it the road to Kroger. Get started tonight. Jamie, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, you're right, Tyler. The conditions of the field are going to be a factor in not necessarily the field, just the ball wetness and stuff as far as our air attack. And I think you're going to see maybe a little bit of different style game tonight for South Laurel. I feel like we're going to run heavy, which would be kind of a treat.
Yeah.
Especially if West Dow's motoring like we know he can. We hope that the footing stays solid and maybe less air, but that gives you a chance then to set up the deep balls that we know Mason Griffin and company can definitely handle their business.
I'm going to say, and again, if you're just joining us here, we're on the Sheriff John Root pregame show right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Jamie's a lot I've heard of in snow games and different things with weather. If you can pass at some point, as long as it's not a deluge in your face and not rain, the wide receivers know where they're going, right? So they've kind of predetermined at their route. So a lot of the times the DBs, you might see them slip and fall trying to find their footing. So, South Laurel, they're not going to completely abandon their passing game, but I do look for West Dow to really have a nice game tonight, both running the ball and catching the ball out of the backfield. He's a solid player, 26 touchdowns on the season, and he has been just a force to be reckoned with here for this South Laurel squad. Jamie, Mason Griffin also, finished about 5 yards behind the leader for 5A state passing yards. He did lead the passing percentage. Just had a phenomenal senior season, and he looks to kind of rinse that taste out of his mouth. Had a rough performance last time out, and credit that North Laurel front and that defense. They pressured him all night, and from what I've gathered, they made some adjustments there on the offensive line a little bit.
Jamie? Yeah, North Laurel exposed them in the middle and in the trenches there, especially right up front. And there needed to be some adjustments made. Most folks that we've played all year have not had that power and that aggressiveness up the middle as North Laurel did. So you may see, okay, we've got to make a few adjustments once we start playing some better teams. Pulaski County a little bit as well exposed that. So we'll see maybe a little shake up there on the O-line and maybe a little more protection you'll see once we drop back to pass and in the running game.
It's something to keep an eye on there. I think they've made a change at the center position, so you might see Tanner Hammonds over there just to kind of beef up that right guard position tonight as well, and left guard. So they're going to rotate several in, keep some fresh bodies out there, and try to neutralize that pressure. I heard in the Coach Hines show there with Richard Hammonds, he was talking about the way to attack this defense, and a lot of teams just didn't have the personnel to do it. North Laurel was one that could, and they brought the pressure straight up the middle. Reese Sutton is he's like two guys out there on his own, and he has commanded a lot of attention. It opened up some gaps and some stunts that they did a really good job attacking all night long. Of course, they balanced that with the run game, kept the South Laurel offense off the field, and we couldn't took that 3-0 lead, and then it just kind of sputtered the rest of the night. But hopefully brighter days are ahead for this Cardinal squad as we, again, we're high atop Montgomery County in a beautiful booth here. And,
Absolutely.
Have we lost it here?
Not showing any feedback, but
we'll keep on checking along. Jamie, let's take a quick break. You're listening to the pregame show by Sheriff John Root right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. When life throws you a blitz, make sure you've got the right coverage in your playbook. At Martin's Insurance, we're on your team, protecting your home, auto, and more. Score big with coverage you can trust. Call us at 606-330-0405 or stop by Martin's Insurance today and let's win together. The firm of Cessna & George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com.
All right, welcome back here to our pregame show brought to you by Sheriff John Roots, Broadcast Brothers, coming to you live here. I had a little bit of a technical issue just a moment ago, and hopefully you are sticking with us. It is South Laurel, Montgomery County. We're moments away from kickoff, Jamie. They've got their band. They're making a formation here for the Montgomery County to run out of. That's a neat look there.
got some smoke behind there with some flags, several flags going down. We got the Kentucky flag and the American flag and Montgomery County flag.
Got the old Seminole or the tomahawk chop.
Gotta love that. I mean,
yeah, it's awesome. It's probably not culturally appropriate anymore, but it's awesome. Florida State does it. It's one of my favorites. How about P.J. Warren here climbing those steps like a champ right there? Love to see that. Looking great. As Jamie, we talked a little bit. Weather's going to play a factor here, but let's see how this South Laurel squad responds tonight. All the coaching staff here headed into the game. There is not a whole lot of people here tonight, Jamie, as the weather. South Laurel traveled well. Looks like they might have more folks than the
oh, man,
the
that
home
is
crowd.
correct.
Yeah, so maybe they're still up there. You said there was a steak sandwich or something.
Yeah, there's
up there.
prime rib sandwich. Is that what I said?
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe we need to try that out instead of the hot dog.
A couple concession stands here, and then pretty nice place, man. I have to say. Looking forward to tonight, though. We get through this one, Tyler. We got Pulaski County.
Mm-hmm.
So we
go over there and see what.
Maybe there's some adjustments made from that first time. We got to get through this one first, though. I don't want to overstep, but it's going to be. I think we're going to have. I think we'll be fine here.
Talking to a few of the radio announcers for Montgomery County, they talked about just how their district is down, and this team was a little bit of a disappointment. This is a district champion last year, and they were upset in the first round by North Laurel. It just kind of shows you the strength of that tough District 8 that South and North and the two Pulaski County teams are in.
Yeah, and you think this year Southwestern was down.
And I still feel like they may beat Western.
I agree.
They've had one win all year, but I think they have a real good shot of going up there and playing the Colts tough tonight. So we'll keep an eye on that one for you tonight. There's several other games as we get set for the national anthem. Looks like South Laurel is out there, and they may or may not have won that toss. Jamie, how many? 9 out of 10 they've won?
9 out of 10 they've won. We deferred every time to the second half receiving. And here's the coin toss.
Toss corn over here.
They do corn, whatever you want.
I love it. Jamie, rubber match here between these two. Both teams have won 3-piece. South Laurel won the first 3 matchups against this school. Montgomery County has got the last 3. So let's see if we can start a new set of 3s tonight as Cardinals looking good. They're wearing their black helmets, white jerseys, and the black pants. Montgomery County. We got, how about that?
Updated stat there. Let's see if we get this coin.
Let's pause for just a moment here for our playing of our national anthem.
They're still calling the play here, but they're going to
receive.
receive.
Going to receive. They won the toss and they'll take it ahead.
Well, how about that? That's the first time. That's a change.
Jamie, let's take a quick break here as they're playing for the national anthem here. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on Friday night, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to all our athletes and teams from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. When it comes to finding the dress of your dreams, Copper Penny of London is always a touchdown. From elegant gowns to winning styles for every bride. No matter the occasion, Copper Penny helps you score big on your big day. Stop by and see us at 905 North Main Street in London. The Copper Penny Bridal Shop, where happily ever after kicks off. London, Kentucky. On the field or in life, it takes a great game plan to win. Your local State Farm agents, Phil McDonald, Judy Phelps, and Katie Loftus are here to protect what matters most, home, auto, and family. With coverage you can trust, you'll always be ready for the next play. When the game gets tough, you need a team that's always got your back. Jackson Energy keeps your home powered up so you can focus on the plays that matter. From kickoff to the final whistle, Jackson Energy, keeping your energy in the game. When the game is on the line, Martin's Equipment Group in London has the playbook for you. From tractors to residential mowers and equipment to make the job easier, we've got the horsepower to keep you winning. Visit their convenient location on South Dixie Street in London. Martin's Equipment Group, power, performance, and the hometown team you can trust. The real estate market is heating up. With the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year, now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit Jesse Sizemore.
All right, welcome back here to Montgomery County High School. South Laurel and Montgomery County fixing to do battle here as we've got both teams out and national anthem play. Beautiful rendition there for the Montgomery County band. They did a little pregame festivity, which was nice. And this should be a good one as we start 5A playoffs. And, Jamie, I will say this. We didn't talk really about Montgomery County, 3-7 on the year. Their head coach is Coach Caba, and his son, they said, Jamin, is kind of their do-it-all guy. They got 5 TDs on the year from a receiving standpoint. They'll line him up in the backfield, kind of a traditional old-school throwback football, have I form. You might see a little single wing or wing tee. Who knows what they'll throw at you. So South Laurel's seen a lot of that. Jamie, they've also been kind of gashed a little bit on that, so that's something to keep an eye on again for this South Laurel team. That people are going to continue to run the ball against them until they prove they can stop it. So
I'm really surprised, Tyler, that with just a little change up, we've had now 10 out of 11 games. We won the toss, and all but tonight we deferred to the second half. So now we're starting the game out. He must be ready to roll on offense, and I like it too, which is interesting because what he seemed to do was get a read on how they were playing offense in that first drive, and then he would make defensive adjustments, and it worked good all year. But a couple games we've talked enough about those. But a little interesting change up right there, so I like it.
Yeah, I do too, and I'd love to see that. Maybe just keep the ball out of their hands.
Yeah.
And Jamie, ball control and turnovers tonight are going to be huge. Should be paramount for South Florida to get this victory. Jamie, who's your player of the game at the end of this game? Who's your pick to click?
I think you've got to go West Dow. I think they'll keep it on the ground more than we normally see, and then he's going to make some big plays out of the backfield. I want to see Mason Griffin really have real smart decisions tonight when he does throw the ball and not throw it into double, triple coverage and hit the open guys, make the right reads.
I'm looking for a Malachi Smith pick 6 out of the linebacker position. Or some fumble, pick up and score. But I'm with you on that, Jamie. I think maybe Carter Kelly gets loose on a little something, and I love to see them. They're not going to abandon that pass. We know that, and I just love to see them still take shots down the field and get in the end zone a bunch and close the book on this one early. But Montgomery County has a lot to say about that, and they will kick this thing off to get this started. Excitement here in the press booth, press box tonight. We're happy you're joining us here, and a little directional kick out of bounds. South Laurel will have it in good field position.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Montgomery County. Just a straight line kick it out of bounds, and that's going to put South Laurel up to, what does that put them? 15 yards.
To the 35, I believe.
I think that's where they're going to spot that into the 40, I think. Yep, that's going to be on the 35-yard line.
South Florida will take over. Mason Griffin and company will get the first crack at this one. They'll line up in the shotgun formation. Griffin out there with Dow. And Carter Kelly as well. They give to Dow, running right side. He's got some space, trying to kick it out. He stiff arm. Now he's got some real nice run on first down.
Yeah, that was nice. That's a good play. We're swinging to the outside.
Just stretched it out. Didn't think
and was able to cut up and then gain 9 yards. 9 yards on the play.
How about the digital down and distance line there? That's really nice for the down marker. So the second down, 2nd and 1. Give him 9 on the first play of the game. West Dow, our pick to click. They bring looks like Warren out there. Now a little trickery. Drop back to Maddox Warren, and he's going to just try to throw it back to the line of scrimmage. They had that snuffed out.
They're going to say he was down right there. That was a sack.
Yeah, so Maddox Warren lined up in the backfield, caught the halfback pass, and South Laurel goes backwards there on 2nd down.
They snuffed that out pretty quick. Really, Warren had 0 time to throw the ball.
Yeah,
maybe
Montgomery County was ready for that one. That's a huge loss. Goes from 2nd and 1 all the way back to 3rd and 13? 3rd and 12. Now they're going to pitch it out here to Dow. He's got space again. He's going to pick back to it looks like he's going to be about 1 yard short. As
2 plays for 18 yards. No, more than that on that one because that was on the 12. So he picked up 11 on that play.
Rough spot there, Jamie. It's going to be 4th and short, but about 4th and 3.
Yep.
So he gets 9 back there.
So what I was saying, 2 plays, 18 yards, and I say again, keep giving it to him until they can stop him.
A little bunch formation. Looked like they were trying to draw the Indians offside. Nothing doing there for Montgomery County. Now Griffin gets a snap. Looking right, it's got a man, and that's Roark. He just kind of squats down at the sticks, and they move it. First down, South Laurel. That's good enough for a State Farm first
all you
down.
want to do on that particular play, if you're going to pass out of it, just a quick route inside, boom, hit your target, and roll up and go and play again. It's a good play.
So now Carter Kelly again in the backfield along with Dow. They'll motion him out of it. Going quick, gets it out to Kelly. Kelly beats his man. Now throws a little forearm there. Now a little back and forth. That's Kaba out there with the stop. Just kind of pushed him out of bounds, but not before a gain of about 5 there. South Laurel moves now into Montgomery County territory. Nice little opening drive. Didn't really panic, did they, after that loss there?
They tried the trickery. It didn't work, but they were able to keep their head down and continue to drive.
Got a little false start here on South Laurel, though. That'll back them up 5, so that's going to be 2nd and 8 when they snap it again.
8-2 on the year. One of the things that kind of plagued them all year was penalties.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all you could say on a great stretch of that first,
Jamie, they look kind of sharp. I mean, this is what we've seen. They kind of Griffin just very much under control. Little shoulder fake. Now finds Dow, sets him up. He's got some space. He's got the first down. Gets tackled high above the neck, out of bounds there by number 18.
It's kind of out of bounds and around the neck.
Jackson Sparks with the little extras there. No call, but that's another.
That looked a little bit panicky on the pass, and they threw it like point blank. It's Dow right in the.
We talked about that, Jamie, about how Mason if he can just be poised back there like we saw all year, and that time ultra patient. Now he pitches out to Dow. They'll finally wrestle him down for a short gain. Garrison Brown out there woofing a little bit.
That was number 2, Owens.
Yeah, nice tackle there to stop him.
And he liked to jaw a little bit after that one.
He did. So there's a short loss there. Yep. So Brown and Gunnar Williams, he's to the far side. South Laurel moving right to left here on your internet dial. Griffin in the shotgun. Gives to Dallas, a little reverse. That's our man. That's not good, Jamie. That's over little number 32. That's Noah Ison. They're trying little trickery.
I like Ison with the ball in his hands, but that time Montgomery sniffed out another trick play, and that's 2 times it's cost for big losses on those trickery.
This is huge now, 3rd and 22. It was 2nd and 8 just a moment ago, so get a little too creative here. But South Laurel again, not panicking, 4 down territory for them. Shotgun formation, Roark out here to the near side, 3 wide receivers to the right. They get it out there to Kelly. Kelly puts the brakes on. Now he's going to be gang tackled there after a short gain. That'll bring up 4th down for the Cardinals, 4th and long.
Yeah, up to the 45, 44-yard line of Montgomery County, but it's a long way to go to pick up this first. And they're going to give it a go.
Coach John Hutton's ready to get on the board here, so big 4th and 16. South Laurel has, when they have done traditional football, they've moved the ball well. It's the trick plays that have got them. Griffin flushed, looking down the field, throws it. Ball kind of
looks like a flag coming.
We got a flag coming. There's going to be a pass interference on Montgomery County's number 2.
I think that was against
Duran Owens, I believe.
When that Gunnar Williams just kind of got slung down there.
Yeah.
And the flags, the referee saw it through the flags, and that's going to be, I don't know if that's enough for the first down. I don't know how it
it's
works.
just a 15-yard penalty, and I think Coach Cave was saying that ball was tipped at the line. That should be nothing.
That's going to bring up 4th and 1, Tyler.
4th and 1. South Laurel will have it. What are we doing here? There we go.
They're stepping it off. 8:49 left to go in the first. It's kind of South Laurel's ball control here has been good.
Yep, so far so good for them. And they've moved the ball extremely well. This is a very manageable 4th and 1 after that 4th and 16. Griffin looking down the field, finding his receivers. Let's see where they draw up here on 4th and 1. 3 wide receivers out to the left of Griffin. He's by himself in the backfield. He'll motion out Griffin. Sorry, no, that's Dow by himself. And the officials call the timeout here. He's saying get everybody off the field. We see some lightning or something?
Are they going to measure? They're bringing the... I don't know.
All right, Jamie, looks like we've got a weather delay.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so 4th and 1 with 8:49 to play. We'll end our broadcast here for the next 30 minutes. We'll stick around with us, and we'll join you here momentarily. We'll try to work out a few things, and we'll talk to you soon. 0-0. 8:49 to play in the first, and South Laurel has the ball 4th and 1 when we come back. Jamie, don't know how many more we're going to do with this.
Yeah, exactly. I want to stop this, and when you guys come back, we'll be on a. You'll see it come up. They'll be on a